What's up, guys? I'm Ian, and welcome back to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Where the hell are we? Oh, yeah. So, we're pretty much in the end game right now. We encountered a guy called Agrippa. And he is a poor soul that has been trapped in the body of a husk. A husk without half a face, by the way. And we are now attempting to recover the shattered pieces of the eldritch orb that Daniel, the guy that we're playing as, found in Algeria, that has brought about a fell shadow over us all. This is the point that I got a long time ago and got stuck. Really? This dickweed coming over here? Yes. Dude, earlier I saw a giant spider outside my house. It was either a brown recluse or a hobo spider. It was literally the size of a freaking 50-cent piece. Like, I was breaking the door. That's neat. Let's go back to the nave. God. Such filthy thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Okay. Pause here for a moment. Yeah, I saw the most disgusting, putrid, awful spider. And I'm like, yo, I think that thing is a brown recluse. It's like this freaking big. Anytime I see a spider like that, I have to kill it. I hate spiders. I both fear and loathe them. And plus, if this is some deadly, dangerous spider, something died inside of him that day watching that man slip away. It was more than his mind was willing to handle. But yeah, I just have to destroy them. I can't stand the thought of being around them. I cannot stand spiders at all. Not even a little bit. And, I put on gloves and a freaking denim jacket, and I put on shoes in case it dropped and tried to bite my foot. You know what I mean? And I freaking... First I was going to smash it with a boot, because that's usually my go-to weapon, is smash it with a shoe. This is a big spider, and I didn't want to get close to it. So I put down the boot, and then I grabbed a short shovel, and I'm like, you know what, this thing doesn't have enough range on it. So then I went and grabbed a full-on shovel, a full-length one. Boom! Hit it first shot. You know? Then I hit it 2 more times. Freaking exploded all over the wall. It was disgusting.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Okay. Gears and stuff? What's that? Bucket of tar.
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Sickening. That's more sickening than the spider that I destroyed. Ugh. But yeah, now I just feel, don't you just feel gross? Like, even though I obliterated that thing, erased it, scrubbed it from the earth, it's just like, I had to check under my desk with my flashlight, with my phone flashlight, you know what I mean? And just like, bro, God, I hate spiders. Like, I can't stand them. They're so disgusting. Wooden bucket filled with weird. A little loud. Oh, fly, huh? Okay. I don't think I have anything to... Solid metal and in good shape. This is no use. Okay. It seems like in this area I have to worry less about my sanity falling from darkness. I wonder what I got stuck on. You know? What did I get stuck on when I played this originally? The shattered orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first, found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I'm assuming that means a lack of them, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? I see. So we now have learned what Alexander's motivation is. You know, we have kind of humanized him a little bit, right? He lost someone that he loved and is trying to see them once again. That's unfortunate, but it doesn't excuse all the things that he's done. The sacrifice chamber. Where did the monster go? 6 pieces, huh? I'm probably not supposed to go through there. The pedestal has a smooth hemispherical depression at the top. The shattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. I searched in there. I didn't see any pieces. What I thought were the torture rooms.
Is this guilt I'm witnessing, Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
Wait, is Daniel the one that started this? No, Alexander's the one who's centuries old. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Evil. Plain and simple. Ah, the light is on. The orb pieces are supposed to be in these rooms? Frickin' where? What? I am assuming that I would recognize them if I saw them. So... What the... I see no pieces. There's supposed to be 6 pieces. How have I not found one yet? What? Hello? I don't get it.
Dad, good to see you. By me, I'm the next best thing. Alexander really Weyer, none other than Johann Weyer. You never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy, he's probably the greatest.
Reading quite badly. Yeah, I keep running myself on those
And
spikes.
you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
Yeah, hey,
Weyer was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
yes. Yeah, that goes back to an area we can no longer go to.
How are things coming?
Bad.
I found a Mithraeum once. One which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeum?
Might be open from here.
Building temples out of caverns. The dark walls.
Yeah, that's interesting. No, I'm listening. Bro, I am confused. How are the pieces? How are the pieces in here? I'm gonna run out of freaking lantern juice. This is why I quit. Where the hell is the damn pieces? I'm not reading that. That's disgusting. No creature again. I don't understand. Those are the torture rooms, right? Or those are the cells, right? So... Oh, I don't want to get back there. I'll soft lock myself, I bet. Yeah, great. The only place the ore pieces could be, I think, are in those cells, but I didn't see anything in there. And I can't get through there. Right, so... Is there a way somehow to lure one of those creatures down there and make it break that open or something?
No, don't kill her.
Who's speaking? I don't know. Won't budge, nothing will budge. Is there a number on the cells? Do I have to enter them in a certain order? Why are these things not lit? I lit these damn things. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Tell me to solve this goddamn puzzle. Goddamn puzzle, goddamn puzzle. I don't know. I am mucho confused. I don't understand. Its shattered remains are somewhere in the cells, which is exactly where we are. I don't get it. I think I'm gonna have to look it up because I am getting frustrated. And I don't know what to do. One of the things mentioned something about the pipes carrying screaming. I don't have an item that makes noise. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but okay. I'm missing something. I'm using up all my lamp oil, pissing me off. Okay, I looked it up. These are not the torture chambers. Where do I go then? What? So there must be something that I can do. I'm in the chancel.
Maybe she knows.
The voices are whispering to me. That's gonna hurt me. 1,000,000% that's gonna hurt me. %, that'll hurt me if I try to touch it. It might kill me outright. Something like that. That's to the torture chamber. That's to that workshop room with the door that I can't open. Some sort of machinery in there that I need to gain access to eventually. I had to look it up. I don't want to do that, but I don't think I ever would have fucking figured it out, man. And I can see why I gave up the first time. Apparently I just got over the game and didn't feel like looking it up because I don't know. This what a ridiculous kind of thing. You'll see it. Wasted all my time and tinder boxes in here. How ridiculous. Watch this crap. Would have never figured this out.
Not many orbs are left. They
Look at
sometimes
this.
consume themselves or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. So all my time spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
Wait, what? Okay, what did that do? I didn't even watch anymore. What? Hang on. What? Oh. I forgore. I legitimately forgore. I don't know what the hell that did. It won't budge. No shot I have to go back down there. Okay. Okay. We fixed the thing on those doors. Won't budge, right? Okay. I think I wouldn't have never figured that out. I have not. This is as far as we've gotten ever. Okay.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
You can't stop me, dickweed.
Was there something else? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Okay. Alright, I have. This is literally the furthest I've ever been in this game. Nervous sip. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know what to do with that. I surely do not.
She dead?
Transept. Great. Never been in here before. Pretty place, I guess.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, Orlin! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
God. Is there a room that's a little bit more well lit? There surely isn't. There surely isn't. Alright. Once more unto the breach or whatever. That's terrible. The individual hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flowing. Well, that's great. Oh, I see. What is that? Piece of orb. I need rope or something? Yeah, that's messed up. I'm tweaking. Its texture and color are constantly changing. Goody goody. I don't have anything to go in that. Well, that was horrific. I don't have a rope to get the blood out of there. Alright, you're gonna do that thing.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
There wasn't a body in that before. There was not an individual in that before. No shot. Okay. Alright. I am uncomfortable. I am supremely uncomfortable.
Please, do anything, whatever you want. Anything. Do anything. I'm innocent.
Yeah. I'm sorry. The arsonist kept crying as he was lowered onto the impaler. Great. Isn't that just great? I don't want to have to come back here again, so I'm just really looking around, making sure. I don't know why I would need that blood. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her. That's part of that torture technique. Okay. Well, we're back down again. Get the fuck out of here. The shadow is angry. Okay, maybe that body wasn't there before. What's up here? Oh, it's Baron Alexander. Nice guy. Sweet man. Vlad the Impaler in action. Oh, his personal study, nice few saws. Oh, there's the rope. String, whatever. Notes on torture. There are a few things about to be... Okay, I don't want to read this. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they would demand my head is on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This is the time. I can't return. Okay. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to need with that blood, but we must acquire it. We need it for something. I gotta save my lamp. Great. What do I do with it? There's nowhere else in the other torture chambers to use it. I don't think there was another. I don't think there was anywhere to use it upstairs. I see. Cannot be used this way, huh? Let's go fishing. Oh, you know what? Maybe... nothing. It's gonna be nothing but a bone, or we're gonna pull something up horrible. Picked up remains. The bone is covered in mucus. Blood needs to be purified first. Okay.
That's good to see. You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transept. Go to the choir and find the rest.
What the hell do I do with this stuff? Must be needed in the choir.
Fire is a brave man, and dared to proceed
Yeah.
where I did not.
Yeah, I'll see you later, Grippy. Agrippa channels Vire. Vire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the world beyond. Vire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Vire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and Tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kerk. I will have to address Vire with this, as he'll have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Okay, so we have 2 out of 3 things already. W me. Laudanum. In court, the Order of the Black Eagles spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their father's places, and they too will grow old and pass away while I remain the same, aged not by time but by anguish. So he was driven insane by the loss of his wife or something? That's tough, man. I can only imagine, but... do this. Would your wife want you to do all this? Can't imagine so. But Daniel really kind of drank the Kool-Aid, didn't he? Became a disgusting human being himself. Scarcely human, really. A human would not do that.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
I am supremely uncomfortable. I had to pause the video there. Daniel's an evil piece of shit. He is complicit in everything as well. Oh, there's a guy hanging from the ceiling. Oh, another guy. So essentially they were...
Just like Regent's Park.
essentially they were killing people to try to hold back the shadow. For the most part. Again. So who knows how many innocent people Daniel murdered. These were not murderers. Maybe minor criminals, but largely all of them were not evil.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only...
Looks like the plane of a
revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service?
What?
It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would...
Are we fried? We're too slow.
That is killing us both.
Hide and wait. Shut up. I didn't know there were enemies in here. Where are the enemies? Why does this somehow look familiar? It reminds me of something heavily. An Iron Maiden? You. Am I expected to put myself in there or something? The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment.
The shadow. It's close now.
Who is speaking? Is that old daddy boy himself? It's right there.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Oh, how nice of them to grant him mercy in his final moment. Dear God. One, two, three, four, five. One more piece. Why soft and should be possible to break open? Why can't I just break it open with my hammer and chipper? There. Poisonous mushroom. Now what do I do with that? Oh god, the brazen bowl. Jacked up. Awful. So fucking awful, man. I just can't understand how people would do this to other people. You know, it's just, it's unbelievable. You know, it's just, it's disgusting. It's unbelievable. Mixture made with 3 ingredients. Is that the 3 ingredients that I have? The blood, the mucus. I don't remember what the final thing it said was that we needed. They won't stay together. Okay. I think that's the thing that I need. I don't know what to do now. I don't want to have to come back here. You know? I have to purify the blood first, somehow. We just look around here again. There's another bridge. There's more. We have more business here. Oh god. This is where we died. We got chased down and killed over here. You've been over here though, yeah? I know I'm not losing my sanity somehow. We've been that way, guys. The door's open. We went this way. Okay. You're good. You stay over there. Okay. You just stay right where you are. I don't know where to go to combine this crap. In here, and more of these. supposed to find a note for Agrippa. I didn't find one. Are you scared? Are you scared? Not as scared as me.
What happened to her?
What's happened to her? Nothing good.
It's coming. Incredible. You found Vaya's recipe. Then there might still be a chance.
Yeah.
Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another world. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel.
Okay.
Please, find the ingredients and
How?
prepare the tonic Vaya describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will
Okay.
only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save him.
Understood. I will do my best. What's a specific tonic made to save him? I will do that, but how do I make the tonic? How do I purify it? How do I purify it, Agrippa? I didn't see any item in there or anywhere where I could. Am I taking sanity damage right here for some stupid reason?
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vaya's
I want to help you.
before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him. Please, my faith is in your heart.
Where do I do it at? Okay, Agrippa. Can't stand to look at you, but where do I do it at, bro? Alright, where the shit do I do it? How do I purify it? It needs to be purified first. How? Okay.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to.
Laboratorium. How do I get in there? That's got to be where we do it at, right? Okay, I don't...
I see you have all the orb pieces
Quit
you need.
repeating yourself.
I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
Cells. I read something about the cells. Oh shit. Well, that's sweet. Rise.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
I have the iron bar, now what? Oh, look at that. We just need to smash our way out of here. But where? What are you doing? Last prisoner note. There is little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. I can't read right now. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Rest in peace. Okay. Pick up the bucket. I'm just gonna put a bucket on this thing and it'll automatically grab the key. Okay. Bucket of water. You did. Pipe right. Use that on here. Okay. You're big mad, huh? Not looking behind me. I'm looking behind me. Ooh. It's on my cheeks. Holy shit. Oh, that gives me chills. Oh. Oh god. About to pass out again.
August 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. We took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others.
Strike him down.
As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children.
He didn't.
We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Can I gain access to the laboratorium now? I would like to try to rescue Agrippa, get something good out of this. What do I put in there? Okay. Freaking alchemist right here. Hang on, I gotta turn the gas off. Don't want to cause an explosion. Get in my way. What? Buyer's tonic. Okay. Got all the items in here that I can get. Let's rock.
The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
It is.
Quickly, off with the head. And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
How do I sever your head from your body?
Me, powerful. Not so very.
How do I sever your neck?
I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now...
Ah. I was afraid of that. Well,
My pupil, Johann,
it is what he desires.
said he found a way to...
Okay. Hey, it's Mimir. Okay. Dude, I just have chills. I'm so uncomfortable right now. Okay, we have multiple enemies in here. Probably. Okay, we got one bastard right there. We gotta reassemble the orb somehow. Oh, that's broken off. We can't go over there. That dude's going over there. I have a feeling we have to go in there. I don't know, that locked door or whatever. I want to get in there, but that thing will kill me. Okay, well, it's not coming back. Whatever. Oh, there it is. You son of... Huh? What the fuck? He's gonna see me. Cockroaches are crawling across my vision? Going back that way. I want to go over and explore over there. I can't help it. We're gonna die doing this probably. Nothing in here, a waste of time? Neat. No waste of time. That's cool. What?
18th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... What is a life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Yeah. As terrifying as it is, it would be far better. Oh, smart. Yeah, good job. Yeah, I think we're good. Dumbass. I don't know. What can I do with the guitar? A more appropriate workspace is needed. It supposedly left. Restorer collected the piece of the orb and rebuilt it. Okay. What? The orb by itself does not remove the barrier. Something must be done with the machinery. I was literally just there with the machinery. I hope that brute, or whatever it's called, doesn't come back. What the piss do I do with this? I gotta break this machine somehow, but how? Don't tell me I missed an item or something somehow. Nothing to interact with in here besides this. Pick up the fucking thing instead. It's not large enough to jam the cogwheels. There's no way I missed an item, right? How about a rock? Just gotta get past this and I think it's GG. If it sees me down here, I'm fried. My sanity. Good. God, it's going that way. It's going the wrong way. Wait for it to come back. Did it stop? I did it in the doorway? I can't really see. Man. It just walked down here and despawned, I swear. Unless it's in here.
14th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination. Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Oh. Okay. Don't know that I really wanted to do that. Didn't really... Okay. God. Okay. I did whatever horrible thing that was. Gotta do it twice, huh? Okay, go away. I have enough tinnitus in real life. Orb chamber. I don't have the orb. But yeah, the
I
thing.
was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything
Why is everybody's
nice
wiener
and
out?
clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. No, don't do that. I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures? Stop it, Daniel. You are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you. Oh, you fool! You killed us! You killed us both!
Killed Alexander and escaped the castle. That it? Are we really free? Or are we dead?
It was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back.
As I looked back.
You think I was afraid, fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary. I knew it was my purgatory, hellfire made to wash away my sins. There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I
How'd you
gave
get through
them
that?
that awful man. I did the right thing.
Wow, what a game. The end. Ike 271, what does that mean? The end, huh? Please, the man cries, you see that? Wow. What a game. I can and can't believe that I got stuck there at the end. Pretty close to the end. Not like right before the end, but literally I got stuck. I wasn't able to figure out that you were supposed to go and hop on that table and open the trap door and somehow flick the cog wheel up to turn on the thing, and I would never figure that out. I don't think. I think I would have gotten stuck if I didn't look that up. That I would never have been able to figure that out. Wow. The last hour of this game is unbelievably crushing in terms of the horror aspect. I think I still have chills. I still kind of have goosebumps. Torture is just so gross and evil, and the fact that those torture devices were based on real things is sickening. You know, the fact that there are evil people out there that do this to people and always have been is a disgusting, depraved part of humanity. But you know, the game did the job well of making it horrific and making it disgusting and making it unbearable. And for the first 90% of the game, it seemed like Daniel just seemed like a victim. And then we quickly learn that Daniel is maybe not as evil as Alexander, but evil. Because he always had a choice, and that's the thing, you always have a choice. You do. The fear of death causes people to do many insane things. You know, and that is what this game goes back to. Daniel was afraid of dying. He was on that expedition in Algeria with that professor guy, Herman was his name. And they found the orb, and he was transported to that place, and then the shadow followed him ever after, and you know, it should have killed him. You know, I'm okay with all of his actions up until the point where he comes to Brandenburg and starts killing people. And it seems like he killed men, women, and children. So a truly despicable individual, all just to save his own skin. And I don't know if there's more than one ending here, where if we don't tip over the pylons and end the whole thing, you know, maybe Alexander can complete the ritual there and then something else happens. Maybe. I don't know. I'm content with the ending that I got. If, you know, there is more than one ending, I'm content with it. You know, it's kind of interesting. Amnesia games have a way of ending in a certain way, and you know, now I've beaten Amnesia: The Dark Descent and The Bunker, and they're both fantastic games. I absolutely loved The Bunker. I beat it not once but twice, once on normal and once on the hardest difficulty. I don't do that normally, except when I really love a game. And The Bunker is just a really, really well-crafted game in my opinion. But the end of the game is arguably, you know, there's such build-up and tension, and you go through all these trials and tribulations and stuff like that, and then the ending is somewhat easy. You know, in the bunker, you go through all of the horror of navigating the bunker and dealing with the stalker and you know, the mutated rats and everything like that, you don't have to deal with stress damage, essentially, like the Darkest Dungeon sanity level type of action. But it's your own psyche that plays on you, you know, and then you do all this stuff to get to the end, you blow up the exit, and then you go through and, you know, you just got to get past the stalker, and then that's the end of the game. And I was so proud of myself that on the hardest difficulty, I was able to kill the stalker and get away that way. Although the ending is essentially the same, other than that. The ending is relatively easy. It's quite easy in comparison to the rest of the game. And while I would not say that this game is hard, some of the puzzles are tricky. I think that ending part is kind of unnecessarily ambiguous. I don't know how many people were able to figure that out. If I had seen, I don't remember seeing that trapdoor. If I had seen that randomly, then I would have known or like remembered to go and check it out. But this is just a classic game. It's you know, and it is that way for a reason. This is a really good game. You know, everything. The story is great. The fact that there is kind of a voiced protagonist. And I say that because most of the time Daniel doesn't really have a voice except through notes and mementos and whatever else. But the voice acting is superb. You know, the guy that did Daniel did a great job. The guy that did Alexander did a really good job. And, you know, even the ancillary characters, if you will, did a decent enough job. You know, the game is truly horrific and scary. You can't fight back, and that's the whole thing. You know, you can, but you can't, right? You have to use your mind to fight back. And that's kind of why I like it. I'm so glad that I was finally able to beat this. I played this game a very long time ago, and kind of have always wanted to come back to beat it, and I'm glad that I was able to show it off for you guys. The bunker, I you know, I give it, you know, the bunker is a 9.5 out of 10, somewhere in there. I give this game a solid 9 out of 10. You know, a game that just calls your name like this, you know, it's got to be good. The atmosphere, the voice acting, the story, it's all very good. The ending is predictable, in that we ended up defeating Alexander, and the main character swears in the very beginning that he was going to find and murder him, and he did that. And you know, in the bunker, your objective is to escape, and you do that. But it's everything in between. You know, it's these games are like epitomizing of, it's not the destination, it's the journey, and it's great. I love it. You know, and it still holds up really well. This is a game from 2008, I think. Something like that. And it still holds up well, still plays well, even on modern hardware. Had some minor issues where the game kind of froze on loading, but it never crashed. Same with the bunker, actually. Maybe it runs in some modern form of the same engine as this game. But the games run well. You know, the graphics are actually pretty good. I mean, even for now. And the graphics of the bunker don't completely blow me away either. You know, they're not incredibly gorgeous or anything like that, but they're still nice looking. I mean, look at that fire right there in the background. I mean, isn't that just beautiful? You look like you could warm your hands by it. But yeah, this game also does a good job. The locations, I think this game does a better job actually than the bunker in terms of location differences. You know, you have the castle, you have the sewer, you have the undercroft, and you have the jail, you have so many different areas to be afraid in and of. And you know, maybe there's some small criticism to be had of the monsters in the game are very similar. They're essentially the same creature, except one has a knife hand and one doesn't. But just like in the bunker has two enemies, and is, you know, same as this. But it still works extremely well. And, you know, yeah, I love this game. I'm going to give it like a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'm playing the Amnesia Rebirth right now, which is the third Amnesia game. There's also A Machine for Pigs, although that game is not rated very well at all. I probably will end up playing that one too, just so I can say that I've beaten them all. Hopefully they continue to make more of these, because these games are sick and, well, sick in a good way and a bad way. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about it. I want to thank you for joining me on this horrific, dark, you know, torturous, literally saga. And, you know, hopefully you will join me in finishing Amnesia Rebirth. And, yeah, thanks for watching. Later.